Hi, what's up? Doing Finland today. It's gonna be a bit of a stressful one because the time is pretty limited on the quiz. I think it's just 25 minutes for about 300 units. So, yeah, since I'm not the fastest typer, I'm gonna have to hurry a bit. So, yeah, basically the municipalities here of Finland, second level subdivisions. There's a bunch of regions, and I'm gonna try to at least announce the capital of each region and maybe give some side info if I have some time. But other than that, let's just do the AI thing again here. Let's see what we get here. Just to get a starting point here. In Inari, all right, that's one of the most northern ones here, right off in Lappi, also known as Lapland. Yeah, so let's get started. Inari. Also, actually, yeah, about the pronunciation stuff, I think like Finnish is pretty blessed in terms of, or at least people who want to learn or speak Finnish are blessed with its simplicity from what I gathered, because Finnish pronunciation is fairly straightforward. If I still do any mistakes, as always, I'm happy to be corrected, but yeah, I think mostly stress is always on the first syllable, and then you basically pronounce everything according to rules. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best as always. So yeah, we have Inari, and then of course the capital of Lappi is called Rovaniemi. We have Utsjoki, Enontekiö. This, by the way, is one of the only second level subdivisions of a country that has longer borders with two other countries than with the country it belongs to. So basically, all of the northern border here is shared with Norway, and all of the southern border here is shared with Sweden. So even though it's a second level subdivision, a municipality, it has two borders that are longer with two other countries than with Finland. It's a bit difficult to explain, but it's a funny side fact. Okay, so yeah, really got it going here. So we have Kittile, Muonjö, Pello, Kolari, Tornio, Yli Tornio, Keminmaa, Kemijärvi, Simo, Tervola, Sodankylä, Passio, Salla, Pelkosenniemi, Savukoski, and Ranwa. Right, passing on to Pohjois-Pohjanmaa, which is also called Northern Ostrobothnia, and the capital is, of course, Oulu. So then we have Hailuoto. Can actually zoom in here. Kempele, Liminka, Muhos, Tyrneve, Lumiokki, Rahe, Sikalato, Utajärvi, Vaala, Haapavessi, Puranta or Puhanta. Yeah. Let's go with Sikajoki, Reisjärvi, Nivala, Sievi, Kalajoki, Alavieska, Ylivieska, Merijärvi, Pyhäjoki. This should be Oulainen. Then we have Haapajärvi, Kersämäki, and Pyhäjärvi. Alright, and here we have Taivalkoski, Kuusamo, Pudasjärvi, and E. Alright, let's go to Kainuu region. The capital of Kainuu is Kumo. We have Suomussalmi, Hyrynsalmi, Puolanka, Ristijärvi. We have Sotkamo, Paltamo, and Kajaani. Alright, let's go to northern Savonia, or Pohjois-Savo as it's called in Finnish. The capital here is Kuopio, Siilinjärvi, Lapinlahti, Fiirimäe, Rautalampi, Suonenjoki. We have Iisalmi, Pielevesi, and Kiuruvesi. This should be Rautavaara, Keitele, Vesanto, and of course before, when we tried to name Tervola, we already named Tervo right here. So this was already named, but we have Leppävirta, we have Joroinen, Varkaus, Kaavi, and Tuusniemi. And this one, I can't think what it is right now, but maybe I'll get back to it later. So here we have southern Savonia, or Etelä-Savo, and the capital is Mikkeli. We have Kangasniemi, Pieksämäki, Hirvensalmi, Mäntyjohti, Harju, okay. Sulkava. We have Puumala, Enonkoski, Savonlinna. This should be Juva, and Rantasalmi. Alright, let's go a bit further east here with the region of Karelia, split into north and south, and in Finnish it's called Pohjois-Karjala, and the capital of Pohjois-Karjala is Joensuu. We have Kontiolahti, Limmeri, or Limmeri, Lipperi, okay. Heinävesi, Outokumpu, Polvijärvi, Juka, Nurmes. This should be Rääkylä, Kite. This should be Tohmajärvi. Tohmajärvi. Alright, and then here we have Ilomantsi and Lieksa. Right, going here to Etelä-Karjala. The capital is called Lappeenranta. We have Imatra, Rautsjärvi, Ruokolahti. We have Luumäki, Lemi, Taipalsaari, Saavitaipale, and over here we have Parikkala. Alright, continuing here with Kymenlaakso. And Kymenlaakso is actually a bit of an anomaly because it has two capitals, but the main administrative seat I think is in Kouvola in the north here, and then it's shared, its capital is shared basically with the municipality of Kotka right here. And then we have Hamina, Virolahti, Miehikala, and Pyhtää. Alright, then here we have the region of Kantaheme, and the capital of Kantaheme is called Lahti. We have Orimattila, Iitti, Kärkylä. Hello? Okay. Kärkylä, then we have Assikala, Hollola, Sysmä, Hartola. This one is Padasjoki, and of course Heinola. Alright, continuing with the most populous region of Finland called Uusimaa, and there of course the capital is Helsinki, which is also the capital of the country. And we have the second and third biggest cities in this region, which are Vantaa and Espoo, all in the broader metropolitan area here of Helsinki. Then we have Kaunainen, Kirkkonummi, Inko, Siontio, Raasepori, Hanko, Lohja, Karkkila, Vihti, Nurmijärvi, Hyvinkää, Tuusula, Järvenpää, Kerava, and then we have Sippo, Porvoo, Lovisa, Lappeenjärvi. We have Mäntsälä, like this. Then we have Pornainen, Askola, Myrskylä, and Pukkila. Alright, then we pass on to Päijät-Häme, and the capital of Päijät-Häme is called Hämeenlinna. We have Hausjärvi, Riihimäki, Jaakkaala, Loppi, Tammela, Hattula, Forsa, Upeje, Humpila, and Joroinen, Jokioinen, I think, yeah. Then let's go to Keski-Suomi, which is basically central Finland, is what the region's called in English. And the capital of it is called Jyväskylä. Then we have Muurame, Petäjävesi, Loimaa, not Loimaa, Laukaa. Yeah, Laukaa. Loimaa, I think, is right here in southwest Finland. So then we have Uurainen, Äänekoski, Hankasalmi. This should be Kannonkoski. What's this? Konnevesi. Alright. We have Saarijärvi, Viitasaari, Pihtipudas. We have Karstula, Kinnula, Kyjoki, Kyjärvi probably, Kyjärvi and Kivijärvi. Alright. We have this one here, which is called Jämsä. We have Jotsa. We have Luhanka, Toivakka, Multia, and Keuru. Gotta hurry here. We have Pirkanmaa with the capital, and I think it's the 4th biggest city of Finland, Tampere. We have Ylöjärvi, Hämeenkyrö, Pirkkala, probably, Nokia, Sastamala, Kangassala, Kuumoinen, Orivesi, Jupajoki, Ruovesi, Mentevilpula. Then over here we have Virrat, Kihnio, Parkano, and Ikalinen. Over here we have Punkalaidun, Urjala, Lempele, Vesilahti, Aka, Valkeakoski, and Balkane. Alright, then here we have southern Ostrobothnia, or Etelä-Pohjanmaa, and the capital of Etelä-Pohjanmaa is Seinäjoki. We have Kurikka, Iso-Kyrö, and Ilmajoki. Here we have Kauhava, Evijärvi, Lappajärvi. This one should be Lappua, Kuortane, Alavus, Alajärvi, Vimpeli, Soini, and Ehteri. And here in the southwestern part we have Kauhajoki, Karijoki, Isojoki, and can't think of this one right now, but I have to continue because time is running out. Here we have Central Ostrobothnia. So basically, all of these regions have Ostrobothnia in their name, or Pohjanmaa in Finnish, and then you have here along the coast is the Gulf of Ostrobothnia, and so in Central Ostrobothnia or Keski-Pohjanmaa, the capital is Kokkola. And we have Veteli Kauskinen, Kaukinen, something like this. Yeah, never mind. Kannos, Toholampi, we have Halsua, Lemijärvi. No. So this one should be Perho. Lestijärvi probably. Yeah. Alright. This region is just called Ostrobothnia, so just Pohjanmaa, and the capital of Pohjanmaa is Vaasa. We have Mustasaari, Vöyri, Uusikarlipuu, Pietarsaari, Luoto, Kruunupuu, and Pedersören kunta. Alright, here in the southern part we have Närpjö, Korsnäs, Malahti, and here we have Kristinan Kaupunki. This one I'm also not sure about for the moment, but we'll just continue with Satakunta. The capital is Pori. We have Pomarku, Ulvila, Kankaanpää, Jämijärvi, Karvia, Siikainen, Merikarvia, Harjavalta, Nakkila, Eura, Rauma, Huittinen, Säkylä, Eurajoki, and what is this? Come on. Kokemäki. Alright. Then we go to Varsinais-Suomi, or southwest Finland, where we have the capital of Turku. We have Rusko, Masku, Naantali, Raisio. We have Nousiainen, Lauta. I just remembered this one, Laihia, because it has a similar sound to the one I was just looking for. So the other one was Laihia, this one is Laitila. We have Myynämäki, Aura, Lieto, Kaarina, Pöytyö, and Oripää. Alright, here we have Pyhäranta, we have Uusikaupunki, which basically just means new city translated. We have Salo, Sommero, Marttila, Koskitei. We have Paimio. Then this should be Sauvo. Parainen. This is Kemion Sari. And here we have Vehma. Taivasalu. Alright, Kustavi. This should be Brändö. Alright, and that's it for mainland Finland. And then we have the small island right here, which is part of Finland, but is major and mostly populated by Swedish people and Swedish speakers. So it's called Åland or Ahvenmar, depending on the language. And the capital is Mariehamn or Marianhamina if you're Finnish. So then we have Jomala, Lemland, Lumparland, Hammarland, Ickerö, Finström, Sund, Saltvik, Geta, Vardö. Then here these islands are Kumlinge, Föglö, Sottunga, and here is the island of Kökar. And then we barely made it. I still just can't think of the other ones here. Unfortunately, it's also just so little time on this quiz, but yeah, it's I thought about just taking the quiz untimed, but then I just sometimes lose myself in too many distractions. So it was a little bit stressful. I couldn't talk as much about the etymology of some city names, but basically you have these common endings, like in Järvi here, for example, Pudasjärvi, and Järvi I think just means lake, so that also helps with memorizing all of these communes, because very often you just have to remember the first part of the commune. Like here, for example, with Iso and Joki always just means river. So anytime you have like a Joki, Seinäjoki, Ilmajoki means river. It also means that, as you might have noticed at certain points, that I just confuse them. So I confuse Pudasjärvi for Pudasjoki or whatever. Let's just quickly check what I missed here. This one I always miss because for some reason it's like so small. Koskinen, I probably would have gotten it as well because I knew it, but it's just too small. So then we have Teuva. I mean, mostly it's just these types of municipalities that I just never get, and so it's always very frustrating. Teuva, Sonkajärvi, fair enough. This is like literally, for some reason, it just doesn't go into my head. I think, do we have like statistics here for how often? I think they don't register it because it's on a private server here. But Sonkajärvi, I never get that, and Kaustinen. I think I tried Koskinen or something, but alright, fair enough. Thanks for watching, and see you for the next one.